Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto and NFTs every day. I'm your host with the most, WendyO. If you're brand new here, thank you for being here. If you've been rocking with me, I love you. We're going to be talking about XRP and ORDI. They're at a massive all-time high for 2023, maybe, sort of. I don't know. We're going to go ahead and take a look and actually see what's really going on, okay? See what's going on. I hope you guys had a really great holiday. I actually had a good holiday. I got some story time about that. But first, good morning to little D. And D's going to be, I have a list of things I need him to help me with around the house this weekend. And it's funny because I'm ridiculous. But good morning to Jaime. Good morning to Alexandra, to Stefan, and good morning to Tiki Takis. Good morning to Mr. R. Anyways, all right. So I'm going to tell you all a little bit about my holiday, my Christmas. My hair is disgusting in the back. Like, this is giving very much 90s, like you're out on the beach all day, and very much just came back from like doing something ridiculous, or I don't know. That's me though. But anyways, my hair's filthy. Today's gym day. I'll be going to the gym to go lift. I need to do some deadlifts. You know, I ate a little bit, did a little, my little tum-tum, got a little bit of tummy stuff. I don't have any stretch marks, but I do have like, a little bit of a mom tummy, a little bit of a pooch, but that's okay. That's okay. We had an excellent Christmas. Very little stressors. There was a drama that happened, but I'm not going to talk about it because I actually feel sorry for the person trying so hard to upset me, because I'm only going to get stronger and I'm only going to get better over time. Because with me, one of the things I forced myself to do, because I deal with depression, I deal with a lot of different struggles, like mentally up here, because of a lot of the trauma I've been through. But one thing about me is I have cracked the code. I have figured out, no matter how much trauma you go through, no matter, can we see without a filter? There's no filter here. There's no filter. And I actually post pictures of me without makeup all the time, so you could go look at those. And maybe if you stop speaking to women that way, you would actually get them. But one thing about me, and this is why I don't like to pay attention to TikTok, because it's like they say dumb stuff. But that's okay. But one thing about me is like, I used to feel sorry for myself. I used to always feel like the victim. I always think, oh, it's not going to get better. Why me? Why me? And I am still guilty of that. But I'm human. But one thing I do is I seek out help and I seek out solutions for different things. Why? Because you can live your life two ways. You can live your life upset and mad because of other people's actions that clearly don't care about you, clearly will not change, and clearly will put zero effort into it. Or you can focus your efforts on improving yourself and doing things to make you happy and doing things to showcase, I guess, decency to these people. Me personally, I don't forgive people. I don't forget either. I just keep it moving. That's how I keep it moving. Okay. And one thing I'm going to tell you is, like, my aunt came over. My aunt, she kind of comes back and forth from here in California. She's in another state right now. She's Brooklyn, Sicilian Italian. Like, that's how we get down. My aunt, very, very talented mathematician, musician, artist. When I say talented, outstanding. She used to go play guitar in front of like a lot of the bands in Greenwich Village and stuff like that. All that type of stuff. Okay. Anyways. Am I operating features at all? No, I'm not. That's probably a scammer. But my aunt, she came, and she's a hard woman too. She's a hard woman. She lived a very hard life. She was the oldest, had health problems, survived a toxic marriage, got herself right. And she was a teacher in one of the hoods in LA County. So she did it for like 25 years. So one thing about her is she talks her talk. And one thing about Sicilian women, we like, people like always like this type of woman from this culture, you don't mess with Sicilian women. Like, we are a completely different breed. Like, we will read you your rights. Like, my aunt, one thing about my aunt is my aunt would get in people's faces for me. Like, and that's the type I am, because I wasn't protected like that when I was a kid. My mom was always very like passive, like because she was like prim and proper bougie. But me, I get in people's faces. I say what I need to say, and I'll be out there like that. And D could attest to that, because he knows, like, I get in people's faces. Like, I don't let people say anything horrible. But anyways, my aunt told me that I got the spark back in my eyes. My eyes don't look cloudy for the first time in quite a long time. And that meant a lot, even though she's a hard woman, even though we don't agree on everything. To hear that, that made me feel very happy. So one thing about me is I'm going to talk my talk. I'm going to come back rejuvenated, and I'm going to keep on moving. Okay. Where am I from? I'm born and raised LA County. And my family is Brooklyn, Sicilian Italians, immigrants. Oh, she meant people reaching out pretending to be Wendy. Oh, no. So I have a lot of impersonators. Sorry, Tic Tacky. But anyways, we're going to get into crypto. I hope you guys had a great Christmas. If you did something amazing, let me know. I actually, I did a different type of dressing that I found on TikTok for the ham. It was amazing. If you guys want the recipe, let me know in the comments and I'll go ahead and post it. Very, very good. And you can actually use this dressing, this glaze on a lot of different types of meats. But it's really good. But anyways, let's get into it. I hope you guys had a good Christmas. I'm getting distracted because I'm looking at TikTok and they always have something to say, but all of these types of things. Ma vida mata. Yeah. Where am I from? I'm from your mama. But anyways, let's get into the news because Elizabeth Warren is being a dodo again. Ridiculous. Okay. So this is not really our first story, but I want to make it the first story because I can. So Elizabeth Warren posted this, this morning, 7:46 a.m. Elizabeth Warren, what are you doing? Okay. She says people who serve on the highest court in the land should have to follow common sense ethical standards. As part of my plan to root corruption out of Washington, I've got a bill to make Supreme Court justices follow a blinding code of ethics. This is the thing. Okay. And shout out to David Pinto for posting this. Your net worth skyrocketing from 12 million in 2019 to 73 million in 4 years, serving on the Banking and Urban Housing Committee. Tell us about ethics, please. This is the thing, you guys. We are getting so sick of public servants like Warren. We're getting so sick of these people that have all of this money, these elitists, these people that think they're better than us because they have money, they have access, they're privy to information we're not privy to because we're poor and stupid. They think they're better than us, okay? I don't understand why it is even a question of ethics. Like, it should be put into law that these people should not be allowed to trade or invest. Or if they are, maybe they should be allowed to trade and invest. They should have the American public pick the stocks and stuff for them. Maybe. I don't know. I honestly do not know. All I know is that this is ridiculous. The fact that she's out here getting mad at other people for the same thing that she's doing is dumb. It should be made illegal. Like, it's just, I'm over it. And Elizabeth Warren is the same woman that is pushing an anti-crypto bill. And the reason why this matters to you and why you should be concerned about it is because this is your livelihood. Crypto allows us to transact in an open market, in a free market, okay? It is permissionless. It is peer-to-peer. There's really, there's no third predatory parties like what we see in the current state of the world, okay? This is what we love. This is what we need. And again, I'm not opposed to regulation. I'm not opposed to regulation that harnesses the growth of technology, the growth of these small businesses, but gives some sort of guidelines. I'm not. But my problem is that what they're doing, it is so oppressive. And Americans have become so lazy, so complacent, and just honestly stupid that we keep allowing this to happen. And I'm sick of it. And you should be sick of it too. I'm sick of it for you. I really, really am. And I'm sick of it for myself. Because like a lot of it, even if okay, I'm a mom, I've got a daughter. Like, I want the best quality of life for her. With people like Elizabeth Warren in office, we're not going to get that. And even if you don't have kids, you should be concerned for the future. It's scary out there. This is ridiculous. But this is our life. This is what we get to look forward to. And we really need to be very loud and vocal. And I guess social media is probably the best way to be loud and vocal to an extent. Again, all these public servants, they use bots and all that type of stuff. But it's really important for us to be vocal. So be vocal on social media. Go write them letters. I don't care what you do, but I about had it with them. Anyways, let's take a look at the market. I'm getting some questions about Solana, and I promise I will answer. I have ADHD. So it's very hard for me to stay in one place. Cake is up 18.1%. C is up 18.6%. BNB 9.9%. And a couple things are down. Well, yesterday things were pumping. Things look great. All right. But this does make sense because when we do take a look at Bitcoin on the daily, we're dropping. And we're testing the EMA 30 here, which is the pink line. And we're probably going to retest the EMA 50 at about $40,000. That's what it's looking like. Will it happen? We'll have to take a look. Now, with that being said, is that bad? Is it scary? No. To be honest, even if we drop down to the $33,000 area, the EMA 200 here, I wouldn't mind that either. I wouldn't. Because that gives you more time to buy. Because when Bitcoin drops, alts drop, and then you get to get more stuff. you get to get more stuff. You get to load up again, okay? As most of you know, I'm partnered with phemex, so if you'd like to use our ref link to trade, that would help me and that would help support the channel. I would appreciate that. All of that goes to payroll. In addition to that, if you do not know where to trade or where to learn to trade, most of you should not have no business trading at all, because trading is hard and you're going to get wrecked. But if you want to learn a little bit more about trading and the basics of it, you can take a look at the Discord, Alpha U. It's a pretty good place. And with that being said, right now I'm just kind of chilling. And it doesn't matter any crypto exchange you use, not your keys, not your coins, and you do need to read the terms of service. And even if you're dollar cost averaging, have a plan to move that stuff off, okay? Because even yesterday we talked about MEXC that apparently is insolvent. There's all this shady stuff happening with it. Who the hell knows, okay? But anyways, taking a look at Bitcoin right now, it does look like she does want to, dip down a little bit lower, and that's okay. Should you short the market? You can if you're an experienced trader. If not, I don't really recommend it. But again, we had that swing wick low to about 41.6. We're going to probably tap on 41.2. And I honestly think we might get a swing wick low to about $40,000. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Overall, though, when you zoom out, you guys, let me get you a fresh naked chart. Almost naked. I'm going to go ahead and remove the indicators really quick because I just want to show you something, okay? I want to show you something. We could leave that one. We could leave the EMA9. I just want to show you, this is the weekly, okay? So we got the swing wick high at 44.7 here. We got the swing wick low over here at $40,000. This is really what we're doing. This is all that's been happening. This is the weekly. If you want to look, this is the daily. I apologize. This is the weekly. This is all we're doing. Just ping-ponging sideways. 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks thus far. That's going like this. Also, EMA9 is hitting perfectly at about the $40,000 area. Okay, so this is going to be a very, very important range. And this range actually kind of coincides with previous price action, January of 2022, before we had that gnarly dip. But really, this is all we're doing. We're ping-ponging. And the next important area of support underneath that is going to be about $34,000. That's really all that we're doing. So if you are somebody who thinks that we are bearish and we're going to continue to drop, you might want to set bids over here, and you might want to exit out of your altcoins and get back in to do whatever it is. But I'm not too terribly concerned about price action here. Really, I'm really not. I think we will totally rebound. And we actually have a story about the Bitcoin spot ETFs, something that happened that I think is going to be a catalyst for it. Where do you share your charts? On YouTube. Okay. And Ethereum honestly has been holding pretty steady at at about $2,000. Really steady over here. And I got a big bag of Ethereum, so I hope it pumps. I'm going to start selling again at $4,000. I need to pull some money out because I got to buy stuff. So Solana, I thought we were going to shoot up straight to $138. I was wrong. I apologize. But we did get a swing wick high of $126. With that being said, we're currently trading here at between about $116 to $104 over here. This is going to be the weekly. We're very, very overextended looking at MarketCypher. Now, taking a look at the daily, Solana probably, if we lose support on the EMA9 here, we're looking to move down to about $76. About $76. Do I think Solana will pump again? I do. I really do. One of the reasons why I do think Solana is going to pump again, I'm going to explain to you. I think Solana might be the BSC of the cycle. I really think it will. And part of the reason why it will continue to do well, if it does, if I'm right, is we do have Phantom Wallet, which is very similar to MetaMask. And I've done tutorials. I've shown you guys how to use it. It's a very, very hot wallet. But the moral of the story is with Binance Smart Chain, TikTok went completely, you guys went bonkers with it last cycle. Absolutely bonkers. And what I'm thinking, and because you were able to utilize it on MetaMask, utilize it on your phone with Trust Wallet, all that type of stuff, okay? Binance Smart Chain was super easy to use and super affordable. They had NFTs, they had meme coins, they had everything. And we're starting to see the same type of pattern happen with Solana. There was a lot of Solana based projects on it. Solana's got meme coins, it's got all DeFi, stable coins, it has all this utility, okay? And again, patterns are very important to pay attention to. Not all patterns come to fruition, but there are some that do. And when we're talking about integrating the masses, we're talking about integrating mainstream, they need something that is affordable to use. We have Matic, which is a layer 2 solution for Ethereum. However, it's a little bit more complex to use than just using Solana. It is. And that's okay, though. That's okay. As far as Matic goes, I think Matic started pumping like crazy. Somebody tagged me in it. So let's take a look. Yeah, Matic popped back up, really held on to the EMA9 on the daily and kissed all the way to 96 cents. And she looks like she might consider to keep going. However, we do have some pretty heavy resistance at about 98 cents. 98 cents over here. Why? Look at the swing wick high that we kissed all the way up here. And again, this is going to be another range. You can take a look at this range from approximately 94 cents to about to about 103. That's really kind of the range. So I'm going to go ahead and denote that with a my face. I'm getting tired. I had so much energy this morning. But anyways, we might go ahead and go into that box. So I don't know. Matic is looking pretty good. Just as long as they don't break below 77, that's fine. Again, I have a moon bag. I do. All right, let me take a look at YouTube because I want to tell you guys how proud I am of you just for being awesome. We have a 199 super chat from Ultimo. When are we getting Frenemies back? Unfortunately, we don't have the channel anymore. So I'll tell you what happened with Frenemies. Shout out to the 264 people currently watching. Thank you, Jaime. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Willy Wonka, all you great people. We also have a poll at the top. Have you guys used the BRC20 ecosystem? If you have not, you're going to need to learn. 16% said yes, 66% said no, and Xmas leftovers, but you are really going to need to learn it. You are. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, somebody said Frenemies back. So no. So what happened with Frenemies is that it was a channel that was under Hit Network, and I asked for it and I haven't heard back from it. So I'm assuming I'm not going to get that channel back. That's fine. Whatever. I don't know. Nothing I can do, but just keep doing my own thing. I wish everybody well, but whatever. Don't even get me started. But that's fine. I don't care. Like, if you don't want to give me the channel back for whatever reasons, for maybe legal reasons, I don't know. I just want to be away from the drama. I want to chill. I want to just enjoy my best life. I want to grift as ethically as possible with all of you and make as much money as ethically as possible. Because that's fun, right? That's fun. Anyways, let's get back into the news of the stuff. Because I got to make another video and I got to go to the gym. I got so much stuff to do today. I actually have real life stuff to do. Well, I got to do a TikTok. I got to do my second media piece. I got to do a media piece with Dame. I need to mail something. Hi. I need to go to the phone store. I got to go to the gym at 1, and then I got to go to somewhere personal at 3 o'clock. And then I got to eat too. Anyways. All right, so Ordi, why are we talking about BRC20 ecosystem? Because the BRC20 ecosystem is basically, it's very similar to ERC20, but it's on Bitcoin, so it's a little bit different. It's actually more decentralized and it is more secure. So Ordi reaches another all-time high and is $100 in reach. So let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, this is the technical analysis piece. I don't care about other people's technical analysis because mine's better, but let's go ahead and see what they got over here. Actually, it was listed on Binance in November. I'm going to do it myself because I like my technical analysis better. Why? Because I can. All right. It was listed on OKX first. Okay, so Ordi was trading, and Gamer got in on all this. It was trading down here. Look at it. Wow, $5, and now it hit an all-time high of 82. So taking a look at the chart, this is going to be the daily chart. We're going to go ahead and toss up our indies. And I actually got very hungry. I'm going to eat a delicious ham sammy later. Actually, I can't eat a ham sam. Ooh, I'm going to put chicken and ham in a Caesar wrap. That's what I'm going to do. Be a chubby person. Okay, so this is the Ordi chart on OKX because I believe it has longer history there. This is the daily, but let's go into the 12-hour. I want to see more price action. Right now, it's looking like we're probably going to fall down to this area at about $50. I think Ordi will be able to see $100, but not right now. Not in this not in the current state of things. And taking a look at the 4-hour chart, yeah, 4-hour. This looks like a nice area at about $50. Probably $54 to $50. That looks pretty good. And that's a BRC20 project. Now, let's take a look at XRP. So XRP is a news story. May end December in profit for first time in 6 years. Okay, let's read about what they've got going on here, okay? So XRP looks like it might finish December in profit zone for the first time since 2017, and it pumped over 818% in 2017. That was a different time. That was a different time because XRP was massive in 2017. In addition to that, they weren't getting absolutely sued by the SEC and their predatory BS. Okay, so that sucks. The SEC actually should be sued for damages. What they did at XRP price action is literally market manipulation. Do you analyze charts for any crypto? No, I do not do that. You can give me a tip on YouTube. Not that type of tip, but you know what I mean. Anyways, it has consistently closed out December with losses since 2018, and the most notable dip was in 2020 when XRP dumped over 66%. XRP is up 20.4% this quarter. Let's go ahead and take a look at XRP, you guys. Take a look at XRP. I got tagged in something with Richard Hart. I got tagged to something with Richard Hart. I don't have it. If somebody can send it to me, that'd be great. What was I going to do? XRP. I'm tired. I'm a little bit tired. I'm a little bit groggy. I've been under a lot of stress. A lot of freaking stress. If you guys knew the story, which I'm not going to tell it, This is disgusting, really disgusting behavior. You guys would be like, ew, I know why you're stressed. But look at all these wicks. This is one of the things, like I used to trade XRP and then I got liquidated a couple times. But look at all these wicks, all this volatility. This is the daily. So right now, XRP is literally consolidating between 57 cents and I would really kind of say about 67 cents. Yes, we did have the swing wick high. I don't want to pay attention to it though. The reason why is because if you look over here at this previous price action, we have a couple swing wick lows that tap on this area at 67 cents. Okay. We have a swing wick high that almost came up to the 67-cent area. Now, taking a look at the 12-hour chart, you can see this a little bit more clearly, and we are just kind of going sideways. We are really, really, really just going sideways. So I'd look for a breakdown of 57 or a breakout of 67. But right now, we're just going to kind of ping pong. And I feel like XRP is going to go sideways. And I get a lot of people like, Wendy, why isn't it pumping? Why isn't it pumping? What's going on? Blah, 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 blah. Price does not equate to utility. You guys also have to understand that XRP has such a large market cap. It is hard to get rid. It is hard to move markets. And it's funny when people accuse me, they're like, you're moving XRP market. Thank you so much, Dezora Gala. I appreciate it. He just gave a $20 super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You are a great human being, and I am sending you love and light and abundance for 2024. Yeah, and Raider said, watch for smart BRC and EVM trend on Bitcoin next year. SYSCOIN. Good morning, Mr. Gamer. Shout out to David. He just caught me live. But again, when we talk about like XRP's got such a large market cap, like, and people are like, oh, you're pumping it. I've got only like 500 people watching me right now. I can't pump it. And I wouldn't want to pump it anyways. Like, you guys should not listen to people on the internet. You guys got to do DYOR, which we'll talk about that in a little bit. But again, BRC20 is the ecosystem you should pay attention to. Crypto Gamer put us on this. And in addition to that, what did Gala says? XRP depends a lot on institutional moves to make it happen. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. We also have 330 people watching. I need 269 likes. That helps support me. It helps support the channel, and it helps support your mom because I am your mom. All right. Now, with that being said, let's look at this story over here. 7 crypto court cases coming in 2024. Oh boy. Let's read this and see what's going on. Okay. All right. So, multiple crypto companies have pending lawsuits in the US and other jurisdictions. Number one, Ripple. And this is going to be important, okay? We're going to cover all these lawsuits because these are going to be important for fundamentals going into 2024. So Ripple recently scored a partial victory in the fight with the SEC over XRP. SEC said XRP sales to institutional and retail investors broke securities laws, and judge ruled that XRP sales on exchanges were not unregistered securities while institutional offerings were. So XRP is not a security on the secondary market. We know that. So for retail, for the poor, broke idiots, us stupid people, we're not really stupid. I'm literally just being, but anyways, I just say that because that's the way these people think of us. And I need you to drill that in your head. That's the way they think of us. But anyways, either side may appeal outcomes as negotiations are expected to decide possible penalties for Ripple based on sales to sophisticated investors. See, and that's dumb. I am facetious. Yeah, but that's so dumb. The fact that they say sophisticated investors. Why do we care about them? They've taken tests. They have proven that they are smarter than the retail. So why are we defending them? Isn't the whole reason for the SEC majority of it is to protect retail? Really? Yeah. So this makes no sense. Again, they're wasting taxpayers' time and money. Next, Celsius. So we know what happened with Celsius. A lot of us use Celsius. A lot of us got absolutely defrauded and duped. I still have money over there. It absolutely sucks what's happening. I wish they would have liquidated on day one, but whatever. Basically, Mashinsky's trial is going to begin in September, and it's going to face suits from the CFTC and the SEC, and the third lawsuit filed by the FTC was settled. Basically, he says that he didn't do anything wrong, which he lied. He lied literally to everybody, and it just sucks. Like, they lied to everybody, and everybody was using it as well. But anyways, Coinbase. SEC sued Coinbase in June. Coinbase allegedly failed to register its exchange and illegally provided a staking as a service to U.S. investors. Coinbase will fight the case in court after denying allegations. Isn't that interesting? Celsius offered staking, and so did Coinbase. But the SEC didn't go after Celsius earlier? Think about it. How does that make sense? Coinbase got sued. Hold on, do we have a breaking story? Hold up. We got a breaking story. Okay. Thank you, Mixing. Let's cover this one tomorrow though. Let's cover this one tomorrow. But yeah, thank you for sending that to me. But that's the thing though. It's just so weird to me that they didn't go after Celsius, but they went after Coinbase. And Coinbase is supposed to be like the golden child, right? And then also too, FTX. Because I think staking should be allowed. I don't see a problem with staking. The problem that happened with the crypto contagion with FTX and Celsius and Voyager and BlockFi and all these companies was that they did not segregate funds. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Mt. Gox in a minute, because in Mt. Gox was a Japanese exchange, I believe. They ended up getting hacked and a bunch of Bitcoin got stolen from people. So Japan says, you know what? No. You're not going to do this again. We still want crypto to thrive in Japan, but you know what? You have to lock customer funds up. You have to lock it up and move it. You got to segregate it. So the fact that America can figure out how to do that is embarrassing. Embarrassing. Jim Wendy, I know I'm about to go to gym today. Anyways, so again, but they didn't. SEC didn't catch Celsius, but it went after Coinbase for giving staking. There's nothing wrong with staking. Okay, there's nothing wrong with it. What was wrong is that they did not segregate customer funds. That was the problem. Because with bonds and checking accounts and saving accounts and all this stuff, they offer you interest. I had a deal. I think they wanted to give me a CD rate at like 10% or something ridiculous. Okay. And again, FTX, Sam SBF was convicted on all 7 charges. A second trial to address severed counts may be held. Don't care about him. FTX was a big psyop. Then Kraken. Again, Kraken didn't do anything wrong either, but they got hit. Kraken left New York, but the SEC still has a case against them. SEC accused Kraken of commingling funds and operating an unregistered securities exchange. Kraken promised to respond. We'll kind of see how that goes. But again, I think Kraken is innocent here. Not your keys, not your coins, though. Then Tornado Cash. Basically, this one is the most important one. So the Treasury sanctioned Tornado Cash in August of 2022 for allegedly enabling money laundering and other criminal activity. Co-founders also face legal action. Tornado Cash devs Roman Storm and Roman Semenoff are accused of sanctions and evasion and aiding in money laundering. Both deny the charges, and Storm was arraigned in court. Another dev, Alex, spent time in jail before his release in the Netherlands pending a trial March 2024. And then Binance, SEC is still suing Binance and said Binance broke securities laws by operating an unregistered exchange and offering illegal securities like BUSD, a joint venture with Paxos. Yeah. New Binance CEO will lead the company through a lawsuit. It was also very interesting because there is a website. It's an adult website. It starts with a P and ends with a B. Corn Hub for the corn farmers. But they actually admitted, and they got caught. I've been talking about BRC20 tokens for Lord knows how long, probably the last year or two. Anyways, so Cornhub, can you get him out of here, please? I don't have no patience for this. We've been talking about building on Bitcoin for Lord knows how long. Get him out of here. I don't have patience for it. I don't care. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, Cornhub. So basically they announced that they were participating in HT, and they only had to pay a $1.8 million fine. Shout out to New Zealand. $1.8 million fine for engaging in HT. But the SEC and the CFTC and everybody and their mom went after Binance for $4.3 billion. Billion dollars. Four plus 4 equals 69. Okay. So this is my problem. Okay. We're literally allowing horrible things to happen in America to innocents. But they want to go after these crypto companies. And the whole thing with Tornado Cash, that's actually code. Code is law. That's speech. They're coming after free speech. Oop. Oh, Lord in heaven. Lord have mercy. Kraken, Rothschild, never innocent. Honestly, I'm over it. I'm just over it. This is ridiculous. Like, how are you going to go after all these? Okay, let me look at this list again. Hold up a minute. Hold up. Okay. Went after Ripple. Ripple was a good actor. Didn't go after Celsius. Celsius was a bad actor. Went after Coinbase. Coinbase is good. FTX, didn't go after them. Bad. Kraken, good. Tornado Cash, good. Binance, think they were good. They literally went after, they literally didn't even go after the bad guys. It's just ridiculous. This is why I get so mad. But anyways, I digress. This is the Wall Street Journal. The crypto queen pulling the strings at Binance. Oh, I think we follow each other. I think it's Yi He, a former talk show host, has sweeping control over the crypto giant's marketing and investment division. She's also the founder, CZ's longtime romantic partner. Ooh. I think we follow each other. But anyways, let's go and read this about her. Okay. Oh, apparently it's a bad article. I'm about to, I about had it. I about had it with Wall Street Journal. Is that Wall Street Journal? No, it's Washington Post. I think I was in Wall Street Journal. I don't know. I about had it with these mainstream media people. About had it with them because they're rude. They keep going after the good guys, and I don't know why. All right, so Binance founder CZ's wealth grew by $25 billion in 2023, Bloomberg Billionaires Index. According to this source, his estimated wealth is around $37 billion. He's now the 35th richest person in the world. Most of his wealth comes from controlling stake in Binance. He also holds Bitcoin and BNB, which are reportedly not factored in the index. And then that's the story about CZ. That's his wealth. But let's talk about this FUD article, okay? So, they're calling her the crypto queen. Good for her. She is a queen in her own right. She's a strategist and leader with Binance. The article discusses her personal life more than her professional contribution to Binance's regulatory challenges. Hold up. I'm going to speak on that in a minute. It's heavily biased and seems to lean heavy on her relationship with CZ. She was heavily involved with the strategic decisions and restructuring the company and creating a new majority independent board. Article doesn't mention this. And the article accuses her of disregarding regulatory compliance. You want to know what? Why are women always being dragged for who our partners are? Why? Why is her romantic relationship more important than the work that she's done? Why? Who cares who I'm sleeping with? Who cares who she's sleeping with? Who cares who your mom's sleeping with? Nobody cares. If she is good at her job, she is doing things correct, if she is helping push the company forward, why does it matter? And this is my problem, okay? Men and women are not equal in any way, shape, or form. Physically. Mentally, our minds work a little bit different. What did I get for Christmas? D got me a very, very nice record setup. Like very, very, very nice. Like very nice. Because he knows I love them. So we have 3 record players in the house. But he knows I love, like, we buy records all the time, every time we travel. So he knows how much I love it. But anyways, men are physically strong. Women are emotionally strong. It's a beautiful yin and yang. But why do we have to drag women? If she was a man, would this have been written about her? No. Wouldn't have. So I'm going to give you guys a challenge, okay? I'm going to give you guys a challenge. When we are talking about business, when we were talking about crypto, when we were talking about leadership in a actual company or business world, we need to stop the differences with men and women, okay? They're the same. Outside of that, men and women are very different, but in the business world, they're the same. Just tired. I'm really sick of hearing it. But just because she's a woman doesn't mean that she should be discounted. It's actually rude. Shout out to Mike for the $9.99 super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Appreciate you. Sending you and your family love and light. Gamer said, yeah, which trials of 2023? If you think ORDI did good, Wendy, then take a look at what the other ordinals that I mentioned did. Sats, Alex, and Track. And if you guys are not listening to Crypto Gamer, at least, I'm not saying listening to him. I'm saying paying attention and hearing what he says. You're going to get wrecked. Pay attention to him. He's a very intelligent man, young man. Anyways, I don't like this story. This story pisses me off. I don't care who she's sleeping with. I don't care if it's her and I don't care if they're together. If she's doing a good job and she's helping Binance to become more safe. And if she also really did this, which this article didn't mention because they only care about women they're sleeping with this person and that person. But we know that she was heavily involved in the strategic decisions and restructuring the company, including a new majority independent board. And the article doesn't mention this because they're so concerned with her romance. And they did that to Caroline too. But Caroline was a scammer. She was bad with Sam. But it's like, who cares? Anyway, shout out to CZ. I hope you get more and more money. All right, now we need to talk about Grayscale because this directly correlates with the Bitcoin spot ETFs. Okay, so There's a lot to digest here. So Grayscale executives Barry Silbert, Mark Murphy quit board of directors. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you all why. Let's go ahead and get into it. Barry Silbert, the founder and CEO of DCG, the parent company of Grayscale, is resigning from Grayscale. It's not the deadline. That's like the short-term deadline. They're going to have another one too. They have a later one also because there's so many different Bitcoin spot ETFs. Anyways, DCG President Mark Murphy is also resigning from the Grayscale board. No specific reason given. I'll tell you exactly why. Side notes, Grayscale application to turn its Bitcoin trust into a spot ETF is being considered by the SEC. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. DCG was sued in October by the NYAG, Letitia James, for allegedly defrauding more than 230,000 investors of more than $1 billion. Let's read a little bit more. What Silbert's resignation means. Grayscale had 9 meetings with the SEC. Today, there are only allegations against DCG. None of them have been resolved in court, and the SEC has their own investigation against DCG. Silbert, and this is Ram's opinion, okay? So, Silbert, the reason why Silbert resigned is there's no way in hell that the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust will get converted or approved to convert to a Bitcoin spot ETF if Silbert is there. No way in hell. Any way, shape, or form. So this is Ram. Silbert resigned to improve the odds of the ETF approval. Yes, we know. He doesn't think the SEC told Silbert to resign. I think the SEC did. SEC should not weigh in on how Grayscale has governed itself. Yes, they will. That's part of their job. SEC might indicate informally the strength of application. Sun and Shin has been one of the best jobs in the world, has one of the best jobs in the world. He's emerged unscathed from the drama with DCG. Then the resignation gives Grayscale greater autonomy. Okay. So what is going on here? What do I mean by here? Okay. And this is Ram. And this is also from Miss Ellie. We love her. She's great. So basically what happened is, and I want to show you guys my opinion that I posted here. Why? Because I matter. Mom lives matter. All right. So I posted this right here. Would the SEC approve the Grayscale Trust conversion with Barry still on board? No, Barry is not the grifter they can use. He is one of us to an extent. They need clean grifters. The Bitcoin spot ETF approvals are very close. Okay. What do I mean by that? Okay. Barry's TradFi, but he's also a crypto degen. Okay. And this guy has probably done lots of things and seen lots of things behind the scenes, and that's okay. Am I saying anything bad? Not necessarily, but he doesn't have a clean past. Barry does not have a clean past. Okay. Arthur Hayes didn't have a clean past either. And that's okay. I'm not saying anything bad about them, but the people that have been in crypto for a long time have probably done something unethical or something that was broke the law, something. Okay. Because there's no laws or regulations. I don't know. No way in hell the SEC is going to approve a Bitcoin spot ETF for Grayscale or any of these other crypto companies with people like myself, people like that dabble in the DeFi, dabble in the degeneracy. No way. Why don't you think I get invited to speak on certain things anymore? It's only the clean cut people they want. They don't want the shock jocks. They don't want the degens. They don't want the punks. They don't want the people from the streets. And I always get it. They're always like, Wendy, why don't you run for office? Because I'm not the type of white they want. That's why. I got my trauma, all kinds of stuff. There's a particular type of person they want in mainstream media. There's a particular type of person they want to lead when it comes to traditional finance. And it ain't Barry. Even though Barry's, looks like a clean cut boy. They need somebody else a little bit more clean. Okay. So with Barry Silbert resigning, that'll make him money. So he is doing it for the money. And also too, people forget that Barry Silbert runs Digital Currency Group, Grayscale, and Genesis. And Genesis effed over Gemini, and they also own CoinDesk. And Barry, I think there's like a bunch of drama with 3AC and FTX. I forget what the story was, but oh boy. Oh Lord. There's all kinds of stuff happening. The Bitcoin spot ETF will get approved. It is going to take time. It is. Oh, Gamer said, I forgot to mention STX. They were still I forgot to mention XTX, but they were from 2020 and more of a infrastructure play than just BRC20. Yeah, I remember Stacks when they came out. It was in 2020. I did something with them. All right. Now let's talk about this story. Mt. Gox. This is the story I wanted to talk about. Okay. And I'm so tired of talking about Mt. Gox. Thank you so much, Callie. I appreciate you. Mt. Gox reportedly starts repaying some creditors via PayPal. Mt. Gox was the Japanese exchange that went down, and now they're finally paying creditors, and it's been happening for a million years. It's like an annoying story. Anyways, this story is funny. Scientists explain why DYOR, do your own research, leads to believing conspiracies. This is from Vice. Vice featured me a couple times, but I think Vice is dumb for making this. This is stupid. Like, doing your own research, and they do this stuff for clickbait, okay? Doing your own research makes you intelligent. It makes you smart. It makes you well-versed. It puts you a step above everybody else. But they want you to just sit back and believe everything that they're giving you. And you shouldn't do that because that's dumb. That makes you dumb. Now, that being said, let's read some of the points over here. Basically, the article from Vice says scientists believe doing your own research and reading information that hasn't been fact-checked leads to believing conspiracy theories. No, it doesn't. Conspiracy theories, some of these things are actually real also. They come true. TikTok knows this. Scientists say the four most dangerous words are do your own research. They say it's the responsibility of tech companies like Google to offer tools to help people parse fact from fiction. This is dumb. All right. I'm going to talk about Cardano later because this is actually a really good story. So we'll do this later. We'll do it for our second video. Hope you guys watch it. We're going to drop at 3:30 p.m. PST. All right, let's talk about Pancakeswap because Pancakeswap, I'm surprised like BSC is still here because there's just so many, there's just so many scams on it. But anyways, I did have cake at one time. Anyways, so Pancakeswap, apparently they burn quite a bit of cake. Cake. Over 10 million cake tokens were burned by Pancakeswap team today, worth 34 million. They did it to curb the circulating supply. After the burn, the circulating supply declined from 275 million to 265 million. Currently, the total supply is 386 million, while the max supply is capped at 750 million. That's still a lot. Network had earlier proposed to cap max supply at 450 million. Proposal was made to recover the losses that Cake suffered after several declines. It is yet to be implemented, so the team will initiate a massive burns. In the meantime, to assist price movement, burns will be conducted on a weekly basis. Okay. Cake is up over 25% in the past 24 hours. Cool. Good for them. Happy. I don't have any cake. At least I don't think I do. All right. Let's talk about Yuga Labs and NFTs really quickly. Ooh, tequila, micheladas, wine, water, Modella, you name it. I actually like Modellas. I did one glass of wine with dinner yesterday because that's Italian. Anyways. All right. So Yuga Labs, and I have a mute nape. Yuga and a nape coin. Yuga Labs metaverse projects dominated the top 10 digital land NFT sales for 2023. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the stuff. Okay. And they have a game, by the way. Yuga Labs' other side still dominating metaverse land sales. Interesting. I haven't heard about it in a while. Other site consists of parcels called virtual lands called Other Deeds. I have one. I got an airdrop for it. When it launched May 1, 2022, it sold out within hours, and Yuga made 371 million in sales. They launched another project, Other Side Expanded, on April 3rd, 2023, as a companion for its 2D strategy game, Other Side Legends of the Mara. Cool. I got some of the land. I got some of the thing. Modellas. I don't know. Telcoin. I haven't heard about this SQUIDGROW in quite some time, but apparently $1.2 million exploit related to wallet implementation on Polygon, and it drops 40%. Yikes. So apparently there was an error relating to Polygon's wallet implementation and caused user balances to drop the Telcoin mobile application. Oof. Yikes. Telcoin develops financial apps like trading and remittance tools based on Polygon for mobile users. An exploiter stole 1.2 million in funds drained from affected accounts and only affected users who had never initiated transactions from the Telcoin app. The team had frozen the app. Yikes. Ooh, shout out to Vibes, holder since 2014. Yeah, a lot of these coins are dead coins. I'd probably stay away from them. I would. All right, you guys, we have 352 concurrent viewers. I would like to get at least 269 likes. K-Swiss. I'm KS sending you love and light. But you guys, I'm going to get going because I have quite a few things I got to take care of. And I want to start working on my video. It's going to be a Cardano video for you. It's going to become a little bit later. But anyways, I'm sending you guys love and light. Thank you for supporting me. I hope you all had a great holiday with your families. And if you didn't, I'm sending you love and light. And I'm also, for those of you who spent it alone and for those of you who are having a hard time for the holidays, I totally can relate and I understand. And it's going to get better. I promise it is. There's this little manifestation thing that I listened to. I'll post it tomorrow. But it just talks about positive affirmations. It's 7 minutes long, and I've started listening into it again in the morning time, and it just helps me. And I know people think it's nerdy and whatever, but honestly, at this time in my life, I'm willing to do anything to get me healthy up here. Life is hard. Life is not good right now. It's very stressful for a lot of people, but just know you got this. Anyways, I'm sending y'all love and light. I'm going to go ahead and work on the second video. Also, shout out to our partners, SQUIDGROW, MarketCypher, Shrapnel, and everybody else. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Bye, babies. Have a good rest of the day. Appreciate you. Go call your moms, your dads, your partners, and be sweet.